Hey guys, Todd coming at you, Jetski Jockey channel. I was able to get down here one more time to get you a vlog, and this will be my last one of the year. Appreciate you guys for subscribing, liking, staying tuned. Leave me a comment, check up on me. I'll let you know how things is going. But hope you like this one. Stay tuned.
Sun going down, but I ain't done yet. From dark to light, he carried me through. Now every wave's got a purpose too. Jetski jockey, born to believe. Faith on the water is grace I receive. Full tilt throttle with the savior ahead. I'm alive in the ride, raised from the dead.
Ski ain't been started in a little over a month, so I'm gonna let it idle a little bit. It's Sunday. I think it's September the 7th, I'm not sure, but that's where I'm at right now. It's a little cool today. Rained all day yesterday coming down here, and just need to come down and get the ski. The water temperature's warm. The water temperature is warmer than the air temperature. I didn't have to put my top to my wetsuit on, so I'm just running the Johns. It should be good enough. Really probably don't need it either. But the air temperature's cool. I wanted to get down here to get this ski back to the house and get it in the garage. I'm not going to run antifreeze through it. I'm just going to fog the cylinders after I get it home in the garage and just leave it that way, put new plugs in it, and we'll do that. Alright, let's get going here. Not gonna do no lap riding today, just gonna get out and get you a vlog. I don't even know how good I can ride. But guys, I wanted to give you an update on things with me. As I told you in the previous video, the reason I left and didn't get to get you any footage is my blood got low. And it got down to 6.4, and I had to go to Roanoke to get 2 units of blood. So I just called it and went home, and I haven't been down since. Today's the first day I've been back, and it's just a one-day trip to come get the ski before it gets too cold. I don't know when I'll get back down here, so I'll just get it out of the water now. But I found out some things. I found out some things riding. Being on dialysis, I can't, somebody else might, but I can't get in shape like this. I mean, what I'm doing now is about the only type of riding possible, and doing it 3 days a week, it probably ain't a good idea. So, like I said, this will be my last vlog of the year, 2025, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I'm sorry. I mean, we did get the Watercross of Texas ride plate on, and the intake grate, the Watercross of Texas intake grate, and I've not been able to feel good enough to push it to see how it's going to be. Like I said, when I went home, I didn't know if I could ride today. I've been staggering through the house like an old man, having to watch where I step. I'm dizzy. I did go for that nerve study. I got the results from that nerve study on July 29th and August the 12th, and that came back that I had carpal tunnel in my hands option to have a surgery to fix that, but it's not bothering me bad enough to fool with right now, and I'm not gonna deal with it because it's just some numbness on my fingertips. If it gets worse and it really starts bothering me, yeah, I'll do the carpal tunnel surgery. But my feet and legs, they're numb, and that feeling's not going to come back. I have neuropathy, and I got a lower lumbar issue. I told the doctor I had a herniated disc, and some of it may be coming from there. There's no surgery. It's going to help the neuropathy in the feet, and that weighed heavily on why I decided not to do the carpal tunnel surgery, because it's not bothering me. The feet, the only thing the feet bother me with is riding my ski and trying to walk around like if I'm mowing grass or cutting weeds at the house. I have to really watch where I step because I'm really prone to falling down now. As you've seen on that last vlog, which like I said, my blood was low, it was 6.4. Today my blood is 13, so I don't have low blood, but I still don't feel the best. You know, that's what's going on. I don't know how to make it any better. All I know to do is wait on a kidney transplant. Maybe try to get in the weight room after that, after I recover from that, ease into it, and try to get myself back in some kind of shape. Not no heavy lifting, just old man training, basically. And we'll go from there. But hey, I'm on the ski today. I'm running quarter throttle, probably running 30 miles an hour right now, relaxed. Water smooth as glass here at the lake today. Not the best weather, so I ain't got no boat traffic out to deal with. Yeah, guys, speaking to the mods that I've done, what I can say, the most notable mod that I've made for me is this pole spring. Being weightless on the pole spring, not having to hold it up. I feel like the sponsons increased my straight line stability where it wasn't walking to the right on me. However, I don't know if they've helped on cornering. I'm suspecting that the sponsons are causing the rear end to lift and get lighter in the back end and cause spin outs to be worse, but they have helped on straight line stability. Now, that being said, I have the intake grate and ride plate on here now, and I've not really got to test that to be able to tell you anything. So I'm not going to down my setup yet, or I'm not going to have to say that I'm going to have to tweak anything. My friend Justin Bradley, he's a pro racer. His ski has a different type of sponson setup on it, and you know, may have to go to something like that. He took the wedge sponsons off and went to a product, I think, that's made by one of their fellow pro racers, Jimmy Wilson, and it may be a better setup. If you go to some of the older videos and you see Justin's video, or you see Justin ski on the video, see if you can look down and see those sponsons. They're about where the hood starts, straight down from where the hood starts, and they're not very big. They're maybe 3 inches across. So, you know, I don't know. The RIVA exhaust, it's increased the pitch, the sound, riding. The most noticeable difference is when you're out of the water and started. But as you're in the water, it don't make a whole lot of difference. If you want a big increase in pitch and sound, I think Pro Watercraft brought a new water box to the market. I'm not going to do that because I just don't want to install. Looks like it might be a little bit harder of an install on getting things clamped up to the exhaust and stuff. So, but if you want that sound, that loud racket sound, then you may want to go for that water box that Pro Watercraft sells. And that's all I got for the mods to tell you about. My graphics, I really like the looks of my graphics. However, the bottom deck of the graphics underneath the bond rail, they didn't hold up. I had to cut the back half off. I still got the front half on, and I'm going to have to look and see if I got a bubble there. I think I do, and I don't know how to fix it. But they're holding on in the front. But as far as the graphics go, I like them. I like the look of them. I like my pole graphics, the wrap on the pole. They've held on and not had any issues. I like them. So MotoPro graphics are good quality graphics, and I think they did the best they could have done for a full wrap job on this thing. Guys, I'm gonna get over here where I usually ride the shore, and get a little bit of riding in over here, and I'm gonna take it back, put it on the dock, get it out of the water. I want to thank God for allowing me to get back out here today. I was really wondering if I was going to be able to do it. Of course, I'm not doing nothing extensive out here. I'm just standing and riding, and I have calm water, so that helps me. And like I said, I want to thank God. Didn't know if I was going to. I didn't know if I was going to ride or if I was going to, just put it on the boat trailer and head back to West Virginia. There's my little beach spot I like. I also want to thank this year. I want to thank my wife Amie. I couldn't do anything without her, guys. She's done so good to take care of me. She drives me to dialysis pretty much every day. Her mother is going through breast cancer, and she helps take care of her too. And if she has to take her to an appointment, I'll drive myself to dialysis. But any other time, she's driving me dialysis, and keeping my protein up, my meals, and just everything you do, Amie. I don't take it for granted, and I want you to know that I love you, and I couldn't do anything without you. I thank God for giving you to me, because He can take you away just as good as He gives you to me. Like I said, I thank Him for you, and I want to thank my dad. My dad kind of helps me hold everything together financially. Going through dialysis, this has been a really hard time, and keep my ski and keep what I got, to try to keep what I got through this. It ain't easy, and I'll be 50 years old next month in October the 10th. I'll be 50 years old, and to have my mom and dad here with me still yet, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed to still have my mom and dad here. My mom, she's going through issues herself, and with her stomach, so keep my mom in prayer, and my dad, his heart. Pray that God continues to strengthen his heart, and like I said, I'm so thankful that they're all still here with me. Transplant wise, what's going on? Well, I have an appointment with UVA September the 26th. I don't have to go all the way to Charlottesville for that. See that fish jump out of the water? I get to go to Whitfield. They have a clinic there, and start getting signed up on UVA. As you know, I'm on Wake Forest's list, and I go to Wake Forest for October the 6th. That'll be a yearly thing to go back. It's been a year. February will make a year that I've been on Wake Forest's transplant list. Roanoke is in the process of going to do kidney transplants. I met with them at the dialysis center, and they're going to start transplants in March at Roanoke Carillion, and going to get on their list. So that's 3, and I'm going to get on one more, and that's the people that transplanted me the first time at Charles West Virginia at CANC General. Talked to the social worker yesterday, and she's going to get a call into them. I think Dr. Weiner, the surgeon that did my first transplant, is still there. I'm not sure if St. Kari is still there, but I thought I looked, and I think St. Kari's in Huntington maybe, but Weiner is still there, and they did my first transplant 29 years ago. So, and I was also told that I may have a better chance of getting a transplant from there. So, going to get that. So that'll be four locations on the transplant list. And I'm going to focus on that. I don't know if I'll be back here next year, guys. It's so hard to come down here, and I mean, they can schedule me at Rocky Mount or Roanoke to be dialyzed, but I don't know, there's just something about being home. I like my home dialysis center better. I'm not saying, I mean, Roanoke and Rocky Mount's fine, but where my blood gets low, I mean, you gotta make sure you're giving me the iron, and there's another drug that starts with M, mescaline or something. It builds the blood up. I don't know if this guy's fishing. I don't want to disturb him. I'm talking, not even paying attention. I thought that was just a wake boat, but it's some kind of fishing boat back there. But I think we've got a good enough vlog for you here, enough information, and start heading back. I ain't seen no cranes today. Usually chasing the cranes. That's what's going on with me, guys. That's what the nerve study showed. That's what is going on with transplant. So I'm going to be pretty busy, and I've taken an interest back. I guess this is what I'll do this winter. Video games. I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty and Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon, Breakpoint. Been playing a lot of that. Football. Been playing the weekly matchups on Madden and college football. There's a crane. And I guess since I'm not able to do a whole lot now, I've accepted the fact that it's okay to play video games. And I never could get into the video games before, because I thought, like, you know, I ought to be doing something else than wasting my time playing video games. But hey, it's fine. And I even go back to the old days, the 80s. I got a Ken Hank system, looks like a mini NES. It's got 117,000 games on it, and I can play Galaga, Miss Pac-Man, any arcade games that we played growing up in the arcade. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to relax. I took a step away from my job. Not going to work this year. Like I said, that makes it tough, and if it wasn't for that, I couldn't do that. But I just took a step away from work because I don't feel like I got any business on the machines that I operate. And somebody, you know, if something happens, I mean, something could happen anyway, you know, even not under these circumstances. And it would just be a big mess for my boss. And my boss has been good to me. Everybody, you know, the secretary, the boss, the other drivers. I hate not to be able to help them, but the good thing is Dad's retired. He's still training other people at that location, and he's filling in as a temporary backup person. So he kind of stepped into what I was doing anyway, so it'll be okay. And until I get back after this is over with, I just don't feel steady enough on my feet. I could fall getting off the equipment and get hurt, or you know, God God forbid I get in an accident and somebody gets hurt. I just can't do that. I've been doing this for 25 years, and my record has been outstanding. Years ago I got the National Safe Driving Award, so I mean, I'm not gonna jeopardize anything. I'm just gonna take a step back, not quitting, kind of like with this, just taking a step back a little bit. Yeah, I want to thank Jonathan and all the guys out at the island does Friday night buoys. Jonathan's so hospitable. He takes care of that operation, and those guys help him put the buoys out. He's got a good support team, and like I said, even I wasn't able to ride because my blood was low, and I went to his house and he took me out on the boat, and I didn't have to, so I got some footage for him, and the pro riders took over and got some good riding footage. Just a good group of guys, man. I went out to eat with them that night. It's a really good group of guys, and I wish I could spend more time with them, but guys, it is what it is. But I'm always thinking about you. I thank you for taking me in and letting me do what I do out there. But guys, that's all I got for this vlog. Hopefully we'll get something a little bit later. But we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go over here and end it at the beach, over at my little beach where we kind of started things at this year. Look at the leaves. Fall's here. Fall is here. We're in the second week of football season, going on the third week this week, and I'm putting this baby up. It's in the air. But the good thing is I didn't have to put my water's still warm though. Checked the water temperature. I checked the water temperature last night on Google, and said it was 75.6 degrees. So that's usually what the water temperature is in June, actually. So, but man, I tell you guys, it was a hot summer. It really was. I'm sure when I was a kid, they was hot summers like this. But man, that's another thing that got me, this year, is the heat. I remember one day I come out to do a vlog, and it was just rough, and then it was like 96 degrees, and I was starting to get sick to my stomach. It was so hot, and I'm just like, man, this ain't no good. And that's when I started not coming out on the ski till about 7 o'clock at night, because I mean, this water, I was sweating in the water. I mean, I would dunk myself in the water, and the sweat beads was still coming down my face. So, it was a really hot summer, really, really hot. And today has been quite enjoyable, actually, the way it should be. Kind of saddens me, but I know I don't need to be pushing it and starting to do this every day, every other day. I can't, guys. Dialysis is tying my life completely up. I mean, by the time last night, I fell in the aisle walking through Kroger's, because I came down here after dialysis yesterday, and I was walking through Kroger's after we got down here, and I fell into the corner of the aisle, had to catch myself, and I told Amie, I said, I'm going to the car. I can't do this. And I don't know if the numbness in my legs and feet causes that, or what, the weakness, the ride down here, because usually I go straight home after dialysis, get in my recliner, and don't do nothing. So, but, and the next day, I don't feel a whole lot better. Like I said, I'm kind of surprised I was able to ride today. Ever since my blood got low and had that had that episode down here, not being right, but I'm not supposed to be right now. I'm supposed to just, if I can do this every now and then, that's fine, but I just gotta chill out and get through this. And I'm not losing any more weight, thank God. I'm weighing out of dialysis at about 82 kilos to 81.7 kilos every time, weighing in at around 83 to 83.6 when I come back. So that is equivalent to 183, 180, 179 pounds. So my weight's maintaining, but I'm still seeing some muscle loss, like in my shoulders. There's a bone sticking up that wasn't there before, so I'm assuming I'm having loss of muscle mass. And when I talk about getting back in the gym after this transplant, that's what I'm talking about. But you don't just go to the gym after a transplant. There's a lot of other things you gotta do before you get to that point. So this is a long road, guys. I thank you for watching. Like I said, I thank all those people, Mom, Dad, Amie, Chris, Brent and Gracie and Logan. They came down, they did that video. Thank them. I wish we could get more time with the kids. It is what it is. It's life. It's what it is. And I appreciate it. I hope I see you again on here. You never know. Sometimes I feel like I'm fading out. I tell Amie all the time, hey, I'm not in any pain, but it feels like I'm fading out so bad, weakness-wise. It feels like I'm just going to fade out and leave this place. Is what it kind of feels like. But I'm not in any pain. I'm just weak, and blood pressure's great. So that's a good thing. And my blood pressure medicine could be making me feel a little bit the way I'm feeling. Taking amlodipine and metoprolol. Take that for blood pressure. I just take the amlodipine in the morning and I take the metoprolol at night. But I take the amlodipine and metoprolol when I get up. So I take 2 blood pressure pills when I get up. But don't take a whole lot of medicine. Mostly vitamins. Fish oil, renal plex. What else? I got a stomach pill. Stuff like that. That's all I take. But guys, I hope you enjoyed everything. Leave me a comment. Probably gonna go silent after this unless Amie tries to push me to make some food review videos. I know she's wanting to go down to Smokies next weekend, and I did get that MacBook, and I guess I need to use it if I'm gonna have it. So, but I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys have hung with me over the years in the comments. It's kind of like I know you. I look forward to your comment. Just check in with me. And there's a guy I used to watch ride motorcycles, and his channel was called Fast FZ09. He's kind of one of the people that got me motivated and start doing this. Him and some other motor vloggers that's famous, but he just fell off, man. Don't know what happened to him. Don't know if he got in an accident. Just never heard anything else. He disappeared. And I don't want you guys to be wondering about me. Leave me a comment, you check on me, and I promise you I'll get back with you, let you know what's up, what's going on. And like I said, I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, the prayers. I need them. But guys, this has been Todd for the Jetski Jockey channel. And remember, total victory comes when you believe God's in total control. Over and out.
Sun going down, but I ain't done yet. From dark to light, he carried me through. Now every wave's got a purpose too. Jetski jockey, born to believe. Faith on the water is grace I receive. raised from the dead.